Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's BDF44 coming at you with another video. So, before I get into the video, I just want to give a disclaimer and saying, man, my short-term memory is kind of trash. I've sometimes I listen to myself and I say, yo, we just talked about this. Why did you make that mistake? So, if you guys see it, I see it too. It's just a flaw of the human brain. You know, it is what it is. But I'll tell you this: very passionate about basketball, and that's what I'm here to talk about right now. So, the player I want to talk about, and get into is. Anthony Edwards, man. Anthony Edwards. Because I'm really looking for him to make a huge jump. And the reason why I'm looking for him to make such a massive jump is because I know for a fact that his production from the start of last season to the end of last season was not normal. You don't usually see rookies take a leap within one season like that. That was different, like literally different. He went from being a guy who scored like 10 points, maybe get a couple shots up here and there, to a dude that was going for 40 one night, 42 the next night, like in the same season. So I know a lot of talk about LaMelo Ball and him winning Rookie of the Year. I personally think the world of LaMelo Ball. I'm super high on him, and I don't think comparing the two players is the way to go. The only thing they really have in common is they were drafted in the same year, and they're both great. But I think that's the thing that you need to understand, and Anthony Edwards is one of them. He's not just an okay player who's kind of going to score a little bit and just be a regular shooting guard. No. This guy has playmaking ability. This guy has hyper defensive ability. He has a lot of natural athleticism, power in his jump that's just out of worldly. This is a super athlete and a game changer for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it's not going to be long before they start seeing success because of his presence. They already have a player that's, I don't want to overstate it, but already have an elite player in Karl-Anthony Towns. That's what I will say. I think a lot of Karl-Anthony Towns already, and the numbers will back that up. They have needed to get him the right talent around him. They have it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. The Minnesota Timberwolves could make a few more moves to make themselves a better team, but they have it. Anthony Edwards, the Vanderbilt kid, obviously D'Angelo Russell. You're definitely going to mention the fact that they have Karl Towns once again. And I know for a fact as well they have more players, and I'm not considering at this time, including Josh Okogie, who I know can play some defense, a big body. This is a team that can go a little bit. And if Anthony Edwards continues the trajectory that he had progressing from the beginning of last season to the end of last season, starting up next season, we could see this kid being an all-star this year. This year. The way he jumped, yeah, seriously. And the thing about it is, if I'm not mistaken, he shoots over 40% from behind the three-point arc. Like, his three-point shot is already at a level where you say, okay, this is somebody I can pay a lot of money because of his shooting percentage coupled with everything else he does. This is somebody who you already feel good about. And that is not a normal thing because rookies usually don't come in that polished, having started the way that he did. So for me, it's like, yo, I've watched a lot of players progress. Some guys come in like Dame Lillard, and they're already exactly who they're going to be, and they don't get a lot better, and it doesn't matter because they're Hall of Famers. Like, literally. That's why I look at Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard, to me, hasn't gotten a lot better from who he was as a rookie because he was always that great. Like, he was literally always this guy. He's added some things here and there, gotten stronger, but like the poise, the ability to just be a killer, he was always there. Then I think about a guy like DeMar DeRozan, who I've talked about a couple times on this channel because in watching his production over the years from a numbers standpoint, he was slow and gradual. He started off not averaging any points at all. Then the next year would be like 9. Then the next year he would up into like 13. Then he would up into like 17. And every year would get better and better and better till he turned into a perennial all-star, keeping that same trajectory, getting better every year, incorporating new things into his game every year. He's one of the best, for me, case studies of people who literally just get better. And a guy like Anthony Edwards is different because it's like and it's only a sample size of 1 year, but his was like a guy who starts off struggling, didn't really have it, to a guy who's obviously, as I said, scoring 40 points in back-to-back games, stuff like that, giving you consistent high-level scoring, and then incorporating other things into his games. His assist numbers start to increase a little bit. I'm curious to see what else he can incorporate into his game. Based on what I've already seen, we know that his athleticism is going to carry him. So even if he doesn't get a lot better, he'll still find himself a starter in this league because he'll be able to do things that most people can't do. I look at a guy like Jalen Green, I think the same thing of him. I think the exact same thing of him. Even if he doesn't get a lot better, his athleticism is going to carry him all over the league no matter what. So it's like him and Anthony Edwards are the future of 2 guards, 3 guards, small forward 2 guards in the league. And you're gonna definitely pay attention to those 2 guys. Keep an eye on them. And there's several others, many others. But as far as Anthony Edwards, it's just a matter of time, y'all. It's just a matter of time before the Minnesota Timberwolves find themselves in winning situations. And they have never been in winning situations. That's the thing that's going to be interesting. Question is, can they get a little better right now? Is making a trade like maybe D'Angelo Russell for Ben Simmons the right decision? Those are the type of questions that I'm sure they're having in their front office. And I know for a fact that that's a big risk, but I do look at Ben Simmons as somebody who can help them win right away, kind of make everybody on that team better. I would love to see them maybe pull a move like that without having to give up such a fantastic shooter, because obviously if you're bringing in a Ben Simmons, you want more shooters than not, but they still have fantastic shooting if they don't give up the world for Ben Simmons. They got a guy like Beasley who's going to be coming in this year ready to shoot. He's a sniper. And again, Edwards, if I'm not mistaken, ended the season at maybe 41% from behind the arc. Anybody who knows, 40 and above is good, very good. So, my optimism about this kid is that not only will he be a superstar, but he'll be a rather durable one as well. Because I look at his body and his makeup, and I look at his athleticism, and I just say he looks like one of those guys that just can literally play 82 games plus playoffs and not really get all that tired. Like, he just has hyperactive athleticism. He's 10 times stronger than most of the players his size, like literally 10 times stronger. And it's like, what are you going to do with this dude? You're going to get to a point where it's going to be understood that you're probably going to have to put bigger players on this dude. People who, like, you're going to, yes, is he playing the 3? Is he playing the 2? Yes. But if this game gets more physical, a guy like that he's going to be even more dangerous, because he's going to be able to overpower people, and he's going to be faster than them, and his handle's getting stronger, and his shot is getting fantastic all over the court. And the thing about him also is he's a guy, you can't let him see 2 or 3 threes fall in a row, because he's going to stay hot. He's one of those. So it's like he has big score ability already. As I said, 40 points here, 40 points there. That's going to up. That's going to increase as he gets better and as he learns the game. And I think the next step for the Minnesota Timberwolves to just make sure that they value him properly. I know that Karl Anthony Towns, 7 foot tall, stretches the floor, amazing. You want to keep him happy too. Those are the 2 guys you keep happy for sure, but do not underestimate what type of dynamic you have there with this guy. This situation is more so Shaq and Kobe than probably something else. Like, you need to value Anthony Edwards like that if you're Minnesota, and have his money ready. That's all I'm gonna say. But health permitting for everything. Everything's about health permitting for everybody. Obviously, this is an off-balance situation with the COVID protocol coming up, so that can change things for a lot of teams, as it did last season and the previous season before it. So we'll see how everything goes for sophomore season for Anthony Edwards. Sophomore seasons can tend to be negative for a lot of athletes in all kinds of sports. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, man, that's what I got. My name is BDF44. Thank y'all for watching.